there. So I just got done watching, and I have to say it's actually pretty good. It really did continue on the storyline of the previous movies, including the actual 2011, I think 2011 one that I didn't actually watch because nobody watched it. I was a big fan of the originals. I love the originals when they actually came out. I'm that old. But yeah, Courtney Cox and the original Sydney and the original Dewey's all back, and I remember the whole thing at the time, like with these movies and Courtney Cox and the actor who plays Dewey falling in love and all over these movies and everything like that. It was, but so it was a real trip down memory lane, kind of really fun. And it's kind of a nice thing to come back to the, 90s slasher movies. Like, it's just, it's a real trip, actually. And they do break, as with the original movie, they kind of break the fourth wall and that here and there, which is funny. This movie, I have to do like a non-spoiler review and then a spoiler review, which is what I kind of usually do. So remember to like and subscribe. Check out my channel, check out my other movie reviews and stuff like that. Thanks very much. Helps grow the channel. I'm trying to get it to 1,000 subscribers. I just got to 300 subscribers, which is fantastic. Thanks very much everybody for subscribing. So this movie starts off just like the original movie, which is really cool, which is really funny too. And there's lots of twists and turns in it, and there's lots of kind of like oh yeah moments, like it reminds you of the original, which is really good. There's lots of it would have been fun if more original characters had showed up, but then again, I suppose they got everybody they could because I guess some of them were killed off in other movies, which is like bizarre, but like it's kind of sad in a way. But yeah, if you're a fan of these movies, I do recommend this movie. If you haven't actually seen the Scream movies before, watch the first couple of them, the first three anyway, and then it kind of gets a bit silly. Like I said, I didn't watch the reboot, the remake that came out a few years ago, and I think I saw the trailer for it and just went no, and then but it does actually reference it in this movie, which is canonizing it into all like I suppose I should watch it, but like I don't think it really matters. So anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I laughed at bits. I thought bits were really good. It kept the plot going. It kept it suspenseful. It kept it it kept it guessing. No, it can't be them. Maybe it is them type of thing. Like the original one does. And it plots it out really well, and I had fun watching this movie. And like I said, it broke the fourth wall a couple of times, but like that's fine. Yeah. So I do recommend this movie. I have to get into spoilers now. Sorry, but I can't really talk about it without getting into spoilers. So it starts off pretty much as much as the original does, except it implements the latest in technology. Like it isn't just the girl on the house phone. Like it's the girl on the mobile phone and house phone, which is really fun. And the girl's phone gets cloned and she gets attacked by this scream face, which is good. And then it cuts to the title, and all of that. The first opening act was done really well. It paced it out really well. It kind of paid homage to the original really well, and it actually showed how they're actually doing the real voice that has a voice box on his neck, and he touches it and makes it do the voice, and it actually sounds like an older voice. I don't know if it's the original voice done like, because it sounds like the original voice, only older, which is pretty cool. Maybe they got him back to do it. I don't know, but anyway, so that's really good. So then it starts off with, so then after opening credits, it's like you're introduced to the main character, and she's the sister of the girl who just got stabbed by Ghostface, which is really good. That's tying the two together, because I don't think the original one was actually tied to anybody, but so that's really good. That was, and then the boyfriend of the girl, says, okay, let's go, and I want to go with you and help out on that. This is a 2 hour movie, and it kind of feels a bit longer. I wonder just if, I think I'm getting so used to TV shows now that maybe they should have plotted it out as a 10 episode TV show or something. Maybe not. But still, I think there's room there for it. But if you're going to do a remake, maybe. But okay. But I like this movie. But so that kind of gets the ball rolling, and then the sister goes to the original one that was stabbed. No, the first girl that was stabbed, and she talks to her in the hospital, and she has her own group of friends, and then and then it turns out that the girl is actually the daughter of the original murderer, which is just it's just okay, that's kind of cool, but they never show the mother. Then who's the mother? Was she in the film or not? I guess not. I guess maybe she was referenced, but she's not. And then they showed a stab movie, which was in the guy from Dawson's Creek was in the stab movie, and that's really good attention to detail. That was fun. I'm kind of all over the place here, but anyway, yeah. So it sets it up pretty good, and then it goes to Dewey, which is Dewey's like an alcoholic now. He's out of shape, and he's left Courtney Cox, and he's but he wants, so he gives advice to the sister and her boyfriend, and tells her it could be anybody, it's usually somebody in the group, and it's just it could be you, but then Dewey kind of cops it straight away type of thing, but it's maybe not. It's fun, it's a fun movie to watch, and it's funny. So I don't like to give too much away in the movie. I just like to talk about my favorite scenes, and my favorite scenes were the slasher scenes. And to do a Psycho reference when there's one of the friends is in the shower, and it's is he gonna get killed in the shower? And it's just and then the cop, I think his mother was actually in the original film. She's the sheriff now, and she looks really familiar, and she was a kind of a side character in the first one. I can't remember, but anyway, it's nearly how long ago since I seen these movies? Like 20 years ago. I really should have watched the original one before I watched this one, just for reference. Like, but it doesn't really matter. Like, I think it kind of gets you back into, like, if you do see this film where I haven't seen the other ones, like maybe like it is a great way of going back to see the original ones, just to kind of connect them together. Like, and you will enjoy them. Like, but so that scene, that whole thing, the way they paced it out was really good. It was really fun. He was just walking about the house, and like, and then then it attacks them and stuff like that. But I just there was bits where kind of like it didn't make sense, because the mom was sheriff and yet she just ran into the house. Like, I think she, like, in real life, I think in a better movie, I think she would have got her gun and slowly walked away up to the house, like, type of thing, maybe. But she just ran up to the house and got stabbed. Like, okay, but and then uh, what else? Like, the hospital scene where people were getting stabbed and that was really good. That was kind of like a misdirection type of thing. Uh, well, like, I mean, major spoiler alert: Dewey gets killed, which is horrific, and like I kind of hate it, but like, because Star Wars does the same thing. Like, they're all doing that now, where they're killing an original character just to make it mean something, and it's kind of like, okay, but like it's kind of sad, and it's kind of like, all right, but like, so I did like the fact that Dewey and Courtney Cox and Sydney came back. Um, that was good. Um, but they pass, like, they make a reference at the end of passing the torch, and like that's what they kind of did, and that was good. Um, so like, what was, I don't want to get to the last sequence yet. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's just kind of the house party scene with all the teenagers. Very nineties reference. Like, not another teen house party movie type of situation, but that's what it was. Um, so the boyfriend's actually the guy from The Boys. Uh, the boyfriend, he plays the boyfriend in The Boys as well. Like, he does, yeah, but like, um, like, character names, like, don't really matter to me. Like, I just reference them. But yeah, it was fun. Like, and it was twisty and turny, but like it was kind of like, oh no, it can't be them, and then it is them type of thing. Like, and it's just like, okay. I like the way like they kept referencing the Stab movies, which were like the movies in the universe that they made of the storylines, but they kept having to go with them, and like there was no, like, they just kept making these movies for money, and like then the fans in this universe hated the eighth movie, which I guess they did actually hate the last Scream movie, the reboot that they came out with, and nobody watched it. That was good. But like in that trailer, the guy, like this guy in the Scream mask, uh, um, the guy in the ghost mask, he had a flamethrower, and then the killer, I won't say who the killer is, but then the killer gets like inflamed. Like, that was brilliant. Like, that setup, that little setup, and that payoff was hilarious. That was brilliant. Like, I enjoyed that. Um, yeah, I found myself laughing at these films because they were kind of funny, and just like the originals were kind of funny. But yeah, I wish I was kind of uh, like or younger, I guess, to like really appreciate. But like I'm kind of like, I kind of when you're older, you kind of know the plot lines are coming, and you kind of know, you kind of I kind of guessed nearly straight away who the killers were, but I just went along with it because it was nostalgia, I guess, and it was fun. The whole ending sequence was fun when the killers were finally reveal themselves and reveal why they were doing it. And this says, like, you know, Hollywood's run out of ideas and they needed new material, and what better way to give them new material than to actually, you know, make like a real life reference point to like, and it was like the daughter of the original killer could, you know, kills people, and like not really, but like, you know, it was good, like it was well thought out, I guess, and it was, you know, made sense in a way, I guess, but like at the same time it was kind of petty. But you know, kind of that's what killers are sometimes. They're kind of petty, I guess, because they're kind of silly. Um, but yeah, it was a fun movie, and I had fun watching it, and I laughed at a few points, and it was good. And like, there's not really many movies now that I laugh at. I found like Hollow the re they came out with a sequel to Halloween, and that was good. But then Halloween Kills, um, it it was good in parts, but then it wasn't. I think the third one's going to be good. I'm hoping the third one's going to be better. I think it's maybe a sticky second one, and then the third one's going to be better. I hope it is better. Um, but you know, and the thing of it is that I talk about Halloween because they make reference to it in this movie. They make reference to Jason from Friday the 13th as well. They make reference to other people, to other scary films too. Even obscure scary films that there's one I haven't actually heard of that I'm going to probably watch now because of this movie, which is good, I guess. But like, yeah, it's a 90s slasher movie, which paid homage to the 70s, 80s slasher movies, which is cool. Um, but it was a good sequel. I'll give it that. It was a good sequel. It was good, and yeah, I enjoyed myself watching it. I did have fun watching it, and I do recommend it. And there's lots of there's a couple of other scenes that I did enjoy, and it keeps the pace going, and it keeps you guessing, and yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about it. I don't really want to give too much away, even though I did say spoiler alert. I still don't want to give too much away about it because I do recommend it, and I do, like, I probably will watch this movie again, maybe at Halloween. You know what I mean? Because it's a few months away. I don't know why this movie didn't. I think now it was delayed because of the pandemic. Um, to come out, which is fine. But yeah, like I always think these films should come out around Halloween or around, you know, December or maybe January, you know, when there's nothing else out. You know, nothing comes out in January, and I think this is we're in February now, nearly March, and like they're coming out with this film, and you know, fair enough, I guess. There's nothing really else out. There's nothing really the competition with it. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But Yeah, I just, why not cash in on Halloween? I don't know. Oh, the Halloween Kills did come out on Halloween, I think. Yeah, so I guess, but still, this is a better movie than Halloween Kills. Um, yeah, so that's my kind of little review of Halloween Kills, like, but still, uh, I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, the actors were really good in it. They had a few kind of legacy actors in it. Like they had the sister. I know her from films. I don't think she really makes movies anymore, but she popped up in this film, and like she was the sister of the guy who explained all the scary films back in the original film, like how to survive a scary, like how to survive a slasher movie. Like that was funny. Like she was just in one scene. She explained that she was the mother of the twins, and then she just disappeared. Like she wasn't even there. Like that's and who was the mother of like their um like the sisters, the main characters. Like I guess that's in the original film. Like who that is, I guess. I like I thought I remembered enough of the original movie just to sit down and watch this film. I guess it's more detailed. It's just good. Like okay, but yeah, it took its time, and a fan of the original film made this film, which is good. Which is what I think. I'm not sure, but like I think so, and there's not enough of that. Like just people get tasks to make the a remake or a reboot, and like the 2016 Ghostbusters, like, and they just make a stupid film just as a cash in. And they hate the fans for not liking it. But I don't get the impression with this film. I think they just made this film just for just to see, just to see if it works, and just for a little bit of love, a little bit of passion, and just for a little bit of shits and giggles, and why not? And it worked. I think it worked. I think it was fun. I enjoyed it, and yeah, I mean, I remember dressing up in the ghost mask for Halloween as a kid, and then again when I was like 18. I have this specific memory of when I was 18 and I was first allowed to go out and drink. I'm from Ireland, and like there was a fancy dress party in the nightclub, and I dressed up and Scream. I just put on the mask, which we original mask which we got in America when we were on holidays, and my brother bought it, and I found like a a ghost dress up, and I dressed up and it was fun. I just had fun with it, and I carried around a Bart Simpson mask, like kind of as a head, like and that's what these movies kind of meant for me at the time. Like I kind of really enjoyed them. I had fun with them. I always laugh at scary films, and if it doesn't make me laugh, then I kind of forget about it, and I kind of just say don't bother watching it. But I did. I enjoyed this film. I recommend the at least the first three Scream films. Like I say, and maybe I should go through all of them films like I did, but because I don't think I watched all of them. But yeah, maybe that's a task for me to watch the original one all the way through. Um, like I did with oh my god, I can't even remember. Annabelle, yeah, the Annabelle, series. Yeah, cause check out that on my channel. Yeah, so I'll wrap it up here. Check out my my channel, my other movie reviews, my noodle reviews, my skits. My Annabelle, I do review all the Annabelle movies and the other scary films, and I love scary films. They're so much fun. And yeah, like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, like I say. And thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.